Ranking addictions on a scale from 1 to 10. Though I don't even know what that means. Like, these are addictions that ruin people's lives, and I'm out here ranking them like they're some kind of games? And what even does giving it a 1 or giving it a 10 mean? I have no idea, but for the sake of this video, let me just say all of these addictions are bad and you should stay away from them. So I'm just ranking them from 1 being the worst of the worst and 10 being the best of the worst, if that makes any sense. So first of all, we have vaping. I've talked about vaping in a lot of my videos, so if you're a loyal subscriber, you'd know how much I hate those things. Like, not only do you look goofy as f sucking on that thing, damaging your health for what? For looking cool or feeling good? Like, honestly, how good does that guava juice have to be for literally everyone and their mama to be vaping right now? Try it out yourself, bro. Aight, sure. I get it. I suddenly get it. The world seems so much more colorful. Yeah, nah, I ain't buying it. This is a 5 out of 10. It damages your health. If you get addicted, you'll spend a shit ton of money on it just for you to look goofy AF and to be a laughingstock at your school. Moving on, we have tobacco. Even though vaping looks goofy, is unhealthy and is expensive, smoking tobacco is even worse. Yeah, I know it seemed almost impossible to fall below vaping, but it's true. Don't packs cost like 5+ euros and people be smoking like a pack a day? And not only that, beside it literally feeding your cancer, it also smells bad, bro. Like, when I go into a room and I smell that shit, my mood immediately drops and I try my best to find the culprit just to then stare at them for the rest of my time in that room so that they know they smell like cancer. I'm giving tobacco a 3 out of 10. Reasons for that is, well, yeah, it killed some of my relatives and other people I know, and yeah, nothing good really comes from it except for the fact that you look like Thomas Shelby. But is it worth it, giving up your life to look like a mafia boss? Yes, it actually is. Man, shut up. That's why you smell like shit. Moving on from vaping and tobacco to some more recent addictions that developed with the use of the internet. We have none other than brain rot addiction. And I might be guilty of that as well. Sometimes I just be doom scrolling without a single care in the world, and then a couple of hours later I look at the time and start feeling like shit because half my day was spent doing nothing of actual value. And I'm also the guy guilty of being quote unquote that friend that sends you disturbing reels at 3 AM. Yeah, what more can even be said about that? Obviously a bad addiction, but in my opinion still not as bad as tobacco or vaping. I feel like finding a good hobby or something to do will easily distract you from the urge to start scrolling on Instagram. But not the same can be said for smoking, so I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 for that reason. Next on the list of addictions, we have porn addiction. I'm probably gonna make a whole separate video dedicated to this one because this one is interesting and it mostly affects young men. Like, tell me how many times you've actually walked past a bro your age that has not yet watched the 18+ stuff. Yeah, not a lot is the answer, and corn can be dangerous. I mean, besides the fact that it can literally ruin relationships, it fries your brain into thinking that watching random women naked on the internet is a normal thing. So I'm giving porn addiction a 2 out of 10. Stay away from that shit, guys. Next we have addiction to attention. This one is mostly aimed at Instagram influencers, in quotes of course. You ain't influencing anyone with your little story on Instagram. Like, isn't Instagram supposed to be people posting everyday stuff or stuff they are passionate about? But then some people take it to a whole nother level, in that they think they will get famous on Instagram and become some sort of celebrity, which I mean, yeah sure, but this is an addiction as well. Don't tell me that having to wait 5 minutes for your girlfriend to take a photo of the pizza that is just sitting there waiting for you to gaggle it up is normal. Hell nah, bro, I ain't waiting. Shit. I don't care about your story, and guess what? Neither do the people who follow you. They either follow you because they know you or because they want to see what you do, not what you eat, and definitely not every stupid thing that you go through in your day. I'm giving this one a solid 5 out of 10. Not that bad, but come on guys, Instagram influencers, really? I get it if you post normal shit, but I don't care about what kind of pizza or coffee you drank this morning. Get that shit out my face. Then we have alcohol addiction. Normally when saying this, we picture 50-year-old dads who beat their wives and all they do throughout the day is drink, drink, and drink even more. But sometimes your low local Larry could be an addict. I mean, sometimes drinking every weekend for the past 2 months could be a sign that you're getting addicted to something, either alcohol or partying or something, but you just cannot live without it. And normally we try to deny these things, but in reality they give us a quick buzz and we want more and more. And then the last thing you know, you're addicted, and even if not addicted to alcohol, alcohol a lot of times plays a big part in developing other addictions as well, such as partying or using other drugs that you only try when you're drunk, but then it repeats so much so that you become addicted. So alcohol is a solid 3 out of 10. And now, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we have addiction to hard drugs. Yeah, I mean, do I really even have to say anything? The moment you see someone in their own world, either going crazy or just standing still, not showing signs of intelligent life in that head of theirs, you know they've gone too far. And drugs ruin people's lives, so I think it's self-evident that this is going to be the worst rated today. So a 1 out of 10 for hard drugs. But yeah, this was my list of addictions and my ratings for them. If you enjoyed, click right here to subscribe and over here to watch another amazing video just like this one.